Mr. Dubey, so there were individual state directives that these ferocious breed of dogs should be banned, should not be kept. A, nobody is actually listening to it. And two, why can't we have a nationwide ban on this?
Yes, there is a need for a will, and that will by the municipal bodies, the state governments, and the local bodies which are responsible for managing, saving the people from the menace of the dogs. Like the Supreme Court order is very much clear. A bench led by Justice Vikramnath, three-judge bench have categorically on November 7 have outlined that there has to be certain do's and don'ts. The municipal authorities must ensure that the dog menace should not be there, and no individual should be affected by this menace of the dogs. And the Supreme Court has categorically there was no need for any order because the constitution says that the people should be saved from the dog attacks and other animal bites. Number two, when the Justice Pardiwala judgment came, there was a lot of hue and cry.
Yeah.
People started saying that no, they should be given the equal treatment. It is not that one bite is treated the rabies is going by washing the by water or the soaps or number of things. Then the Supreme Court made it clear that no, from the educational institutions, from public places, from highways, from hospitals, you have to remove it. Number one. Number two, you have to make a mechanism from all over the country. Why still the government authorities are reluctant about the public health, public safety and safety of the minor children? It is not one incident. Jaka, if you see the order of the Supreme Court, number of things have been mentioned in the Supreme Court, number of incidents have been mentioned in that order.
No, so what is the nub of the issue? That the local governments, local bodies, municipal corporations don't want to act, they don't have the will to act, or they are up against this powerful sort of animal lover, dog lover kind of lobby? What's the issue?
Both things are there. The political will is not there. Number one. Number two, the government officials do not want to work because there is no political will. Number one. Number two, the government bodies or the officials who are responsible for things, they think that if they will take individual decision, then the people will be against them. Article 246 subclause 3 says the state shall manage preservation, protection, improvement of livestock, prevention of animal disease and veterinary training practice. Where we see. And number two, the fundamental rights of those animal lovers is at your doorstep or my doorstep. They will feed in public. The designated places which should have been by this now, the government and the RWAs and the all public institutions should have earmarked. As of now, nothing has been done. So what should we do? The government, the constitutional mechanism, the constitutions.
But yes. Tell me, Mr. Dubey. So the centre had sent this draft circulated in 2024, where breeding and sale of 24 breeds of dogs were to be banned by the CBIC. These include pit bulls, terriers, Rottweilers, the ferocious breed of dogs. There were 24 of them. The centre had written to various states and local bodies saying that the sale and breeding of such dogs should be stopped, and that the states and UTs should be directed to ensure that no licenses are issued. But none of the states have responded to this. None of the states have acted on this.
Because there is no mechanism, there is no check and balance. Unless the government bodies come and start putting heavy fine, imposing heavy fine for those who violates this, the people will violate it. And see, the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act nowhere says that the public should be the cruelty and mandates will happen with the humans. Animal birth control rules would time and again is being cited. That also is not complied with. See, sterilization, vaccination, do we see on the roads? No. The stray dogs, which should have been taken by this now, the stray dogs are still roaming. And now what we have seen, a 6-year-old child playing outside his house. It means nobody is safe nowhere. Yes.
So let me come back to Justice Pardiwala's judgment. There was a lot of hue and cry around it. The animal lovers went back to court. The court then had to modify its order. Where do things stand now? Because I don't see anything has changed. The order came, there was a deadline set, and then the court itself was sort of forced to clarify its order, modify, some would even say even dilute its order.
August order has not been, leave Justice J.B. Pardiwala's order, even the three-judge bench, because Justice Pardiwala's order was with respect to Delhi NCR. But the scope and ambit of that order extended to whole of the country. That is why the three chief secretaries were even called by the Honorable Supreme Court. to say why you have not filed an affidavit in the court. What else the states need? Number one. Number two, why there is no will to save the public? Number three, it is not cruelty to the animals. It is where the minor children, the school-going children, the common man who is walking on the road should be saved from these dogs. And now, if you see, pet animals are attacking. You understand, you see, the Honorable Justice Pardiwala has taken cognizance of an incident which happened in Gurgaon where a pet animal attacked a lady.
Yeah, correct. Correct.
But here, despite that, nothing is happening. And who should be responsible? I and you do not have powers. Moment we start asking them, those dog lovers, that why you are feeding them here at my doorstep, they will start fighting. And that will lend to the court, because maximum women or the girls are protectors of these dogs. And nobody wants to.
We'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, Mr. Dubey, for joining us. Mr. Ashwani Dubey from the Supreme Court Advocate, giving us his perspective into the story. We'll see how this plays out over the next few days and months.